Yeah, okay. So tell me about yourself. Tell me about your profile first.
I have done my graduation in food technology from Lady Irwin College. So my year of graduation was 2022. And during my graduation only, I landed an internship with FSSAI at the North Regional Division.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then
Okay,
after
great.
interning there for about 4 months, I joined Britannia as a corporate quality trainee, industrial trainee, and then I landed an auditor role, food safety auditor role, where I worked for about 34 months in Britannia. So I appeared for CAT in 2023, and this year, yeah, I have joined. So IIM Ahmedabad happens to be like, one of the only, IIMs which allows deferral
Mhm.
admission. So crack
Okay.
in that regard has been really instrumental in my journey because I had a very travel heavy profile. So I used to travel a lot.
Mhm.
So the crack daily mock test were a really game changer for me because they used to release topic test,
Okay.
be it RC, be it,
Mhm.
quants, be it LRDI. So one set each or five questions each or one single RC of these three, sections, 15 minutes each test were really a game changer because I used to travel. So I used to expose myself to those pressure environments. So be it in metro or like in autos or wherever. So wherever the commutation was slightly disturbed, I used to expose myself to those conditions. So I used to make sure that I'm reading those RCs. Especially,
Yes,
sectional
yes.
test also. I made sure that I am taking those sectional tests while I'm in a transit. And one thing in particular I would like to mention about Krakow is that I've tried other institutes' works as well, but the level of analysis and the level of analogy which Krakow used to give has really helped me in my VRC. So I would say this was my second CAT attempt, and
Okay.
whatever things had gone wrong in the
So
first.
how was your first how did your first attempt went?
So it wasn't really great. So it was around, I think, in
Mhm.
VRC, if I talk about particularly, the percentile was somewhere around 84, which is really not
Okay, okay.
good. But
Mhm.
I amped it up to 98.5 in the CAT 23 attempt. So I'm a CAT 23 candidate, like I
Okay.
said. So which actually helped me basically change my VRC strategy and all of that. The sectional test. So in my
Mhm.
time, there were dash cats, and we were given this discount in which you could avail up to 25 mocks for around a very minimal fee of 1100. The interface also of the crack to dash cat, so quite similar to the actual cat exams, especially the quants and VRC. I would say I have heavily relied on crack, and no other source I think was much relevant to me other than this. And LRDI, of course, as we all know, like CAD past year PYQs are the best resource, and you can do that n number of times and multiple times. YouTube channels also, I think Ravi man, Saili man, both of them used to run all these 6 hour marathons and all of those topic refreshers just before CAT, that they were also really helpful. So yes, in that regard, Krakow has been really instrumental. Thank you.
Yeah, as so you were working professional. So how many hours of study you were for the CAT preparation?
So, like I said, before leaving for work, I used to reserve like about a 1 hour slot. So I used to
Okay.
revise things which I had done earlier and set some like goals for the day for to unfold. So let's say I used to go through certain topics which were left, or certain mocks which I had appeared the last night, and I had to go through the solutions of it. I used to revise those in the 1 hour slot before going, or let's say revising certain formulas or something, or start picking up certain sets which I was not able to solve the last day. That I used to do typically. Once I used to start my transit, I used to make sure that I'm either solving sectional test of RC, so particularly 3 to 3.5 RCs along with certain non-RC questions, VA questions I used to
Okay.
attempt during my transit. That I used to do. After coming back, again I used to either pick up QA, uh, up here for sectional tests, topic tests, like I said. So
Okay.
during the transit or after coming back, I used to do the daily mock test of quants and LRDI, and if time permits, any of the sectional tests for quants. So I have always relied heavily on Krakow resources only for quants and VRs, always, and LRDI
Okay.
and I CAT PMIQs. That was all
Oh,
about my study.
yeah.
And
how did your exam day went and what was your strategy on the day of CAT?
Sure. So, like I'm saying, we are here referring to CAT 23. So,
Ah,
this might
yeah, yeah.
be not very relatable to the current batch of students. So, I had a slot one and it was
Mhm.
pretty far off from my place. So, I had left my place at around 6:50 and
Mhm.
my exam, I think it starts at 8, maybe. Slot one starts at
Okay.
8. I don't
Right.
think it's from 8 to 10, I guess. Yes, it was
Yeah.
around that time from last year as much as I remember. So yeah, so VRC went well for me. So it was like a confidence booster. So I was, of course, you are never sure of your answers in RCs. There's lies a gray area where you are not very certain, like if your views and the author's view and your understanding and the author's understanding are aligning or not.
And
But
then,
still, I was happy with the fact, and since you've always typically followed the strategy that you need to maximize your attempts in
mhm.
VRC. This is what I think we have sweared by, that you need to maximize your attempts in VRC. So I was particularly satisfied with the number of attempts which I could do. So, like I said, 3.5 RCs and all the PA questions I attempted. So that's
Oh,
around out of 24 questions, I was able to attempt around 18 or 19
yeah.
questions.
Okay,
And I
that's good.
was, and I think I thought that was fine for me. And
Yes.
then comes LRDI. LRDI was not a very strong section per se, but I did manage to complete, let's say, 1.5 sets. And quants again, quants was fine for me since I'm a non-engineer. So for me, again, since we are referring to CAT 23, so typically
Mhm.
I think I had attempted around 10. No, so I had attempted around 8 and all were correct. So
Okay, that's very
which
nice.
all correct and no
Mhm.
negative marking. But I
Okay.
think yeah, so I had attempted 9 of which 8 were correct and there was one theta question. So there was
Mhm.
one calculation mistake. I still remember it was on some time speed distance and you had to multiply and the actual answer was coming at around 720 and I did some silly mistake and I left it at 72 only and I didn't put that
Mhm.
0. So
Yeah,
8
yeah,
were
yeah.
correct and I was actually lucky enough to not get a negative marking. So that
Yes.
was my, so this landed me at around 97 point X percentile in quants. So yes,
Okay.
effective,
Correct.
yes.
So you wrote CAT like twice, right? So when
Yes.
you wrote CAT at the first attempt, like what did you feel? Like, did you feel demotivated, or like in the preparation also, were you feeling demotivated, or like maybe I couldn't do it, or like maybe I could do
Yeah.
it? How was the journey?
Yeah, so like I said, since VRC is the first section you encounter, so that basically makes or breaks your motivation. So since I
Yes.
knew that I've attempted very few, I think I had attempted barely 12 or 13. And
Oh.
again, I was not very lucky to actually, translate them into all corrects. So that is what actually was, and since it had already pulled down my confidence, I could not perform in NRDI. I was able to perform in squats again. I had gotten around, I think, 94 percentile. So it was
Mhm.
fine. It was like a decent attempt. So I think only and relying only on quants is not. So I think it's so again. I did not get calls for any of the IIMs in my first attempt. Not even cap calls. No
Yes.
IIMs. Second attempt, like I said, 23. I had gotten calls from most of the IIMs, and then I.
Okay. How did that interview went? Like with the each IM,
So yeah.
what were the questions? How did you?
So right. Each
Yeah.
time if you talk to me about, so my first interview was with IIM Shillong. It was on 4th of Feb, I remember. So it was really
Okay.
good. We had, so IIM Shillong, I remember we had an extemporary slot. So just
Okay.
before your PI, you are just thrown a random topic and you are supposed to
Mhm.
speak in about 60 to 90 seconds. So that
Okay.
was, I think my topic was something around IoT. It was Internet of Things. So that I had to speak about. So whatever I had read with, the GK and whatever I knew of it, I tried to kind of consolidate it and present our topic. So it went well. The panelists were very encouraging. One of them was a professor of, I think, statistics. I don't quite recall his name. And another one was, I think, looking by appearance like an alumni of the college itself. So this was
Okay.
Shillong for me.
Okay.
After that, I think on 19th Feb, I had CAP interviews. So
Okay.
at that time, I think it was Kashipur maybe last year who were coordinating. I don't remember. So it was on
Okay.
19th Feb. It was on Zoom. It was online
Mhm.
for
Online.
that
Well,
year.
it was virtual then.
Yeah, so it was typically maths heavy. I was asked to plot graphs, even though it was a
Oh,
virtual interview. I was asked to
okay.
plot graphs of a cubic polynomial, of mod function. So I remember this, and they were maths heavy. I had questions on permutation, combination, probability, all of that. Very few questions about my work experience. Very few, and that too out of work experience. I remember I was asked about uh what is capability index, which is like a
Okay.
very specific question
Specific question.
for
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
for someone who is into statistics and all of that. If you happen to know the Six Sigma and all of that, so then it was
Mhm.
a very so I was able to answer that. I was able to handle it. So it that was it, and I thought that cap actually didn't go that well because uh, they were very it was maths heavy, and I did not know, of course, all of them. I knew some of them. I could not answer the rest of them.
Okay.
So that was
Mhm.
cap for me. Cut to code interview. It was 6th of
Mhm.
March.
Mhm.
So that also went well. It was in Delhi. So that also went well. It went for about 10 minutes.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah, so hardly 10 to 12 minutes. So it went quite quickly. They did not ask much about my work experience. And
Mhm.
uh, they asked me about my undergrads,
Mhm.
courses from my undergrads, and how would I integrate it with management if at all I
Okay.
have read any. And then they ask me about what are rural enterprises, names of social enterprises, and again typical HR questions: why code and why do you want? it? Then we moved to Ahmedabad. So this was like
Yeah.
uh,
How was it?
March. It was
Yeah.
15th March. I had two panelists. So
Mhm.
first, like we are made to sit in a hall, and
Mhm.
so so since there are a lot of candidates, so they divide it in a sense that some of them can proceed for document verification, rest
Mhm.
can sit, and then they move to and all of them together move to another hall where we are
Mhm.
given topic for AWT. So
Okay.
AWT, like analytical writing test. So I was given a topic on coaching centers,
Okay.
and like since it's analytical writing test, there are no like as per my view there are no strict sides you have to pick. You can
Okay.
present both your arguments, or if you feel very strongly about one of the sides, you can present that. Like you can
Mhm.
kind of present your views on that. So I try to project both the sides of the private coaching centers and how they are helping, and or how in a way they are not, like both the pros and cons of
Right.
coaching center. That went for about I think 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, or maybe lesser. I'm
Mhm.
not quite sure. And then after that, we moved to interview. So that went for good 20 minutes,
Okay.
mostly WorkX. So that was like a breather for me because WorkX is something I'm very comfortable in. 2 to 3 maths questions. So I think my one of the female panelists asked, she drew a triangle,
Mhm.
and she gave me the sides of it, and then she told me that tell me the height of this particular triangle, which was like fine, which was very doable question. WorkX heavy interview, and they were quite, I think, involved in whatever I was telling them. They were following whatever I was telling them, and there were multiple back and forth. One like since one of the panelists is actually a legal faculty here, he teaches us, and he will I think take some of
Okay.
our sessions in this very term. So he asked me a very peculiar question related to a legal case of my firm where I was working in there. So he told me that my company has filed a lawsuit against some another
Um,
competition company if I was aware of it. So I was
okay.
not aware of it.
Mhm.
So he enlightened me about the case. He told me, and it went like a discussion only, that
Mhm.
particular thing. And again, typical HR questions: why I am in Ahmedabad, and why do you want to join? How do you correlate it to the work? So yeah. So this was 15th March, and after that, I think couple of IIT interviews. I had given
Mhm.
IIT Delhi interview also
Okay.
on the IIT, like I converted all of them. So IIT interviews also I had given. So this was 15th March, and exactly after a month, 14th April, we got our calls.
Okay, so what were you feeling after your call? What was the feeling inside at your home with your friends or like with
Yeah,
yourself only?
yeah. So it was really good. So my closest friends, my family, I told them the very same day, and
Okay.
then somehow I decided that I kind of went through the unconventional route. I said that I would want to, I think, pursue my work for some more time, and I deferred my admission by a year. So I think that
Okay.
was I like I'm yet to see how that will help me, and if and I'm sure it will help me in some or the other way.
Yeah.
So that is how. So I happened to visit the IM campus while I was working because I had to get my
Yeah.
documents verified. So I
God's
saw the
plan, I
world.
would say.
Yes, God's plan. So while I was working, and I was on a work trip only to Gujarat.
Mhm.
So it coincidentally fell, and I took my documents, got them verified last year, and I was mesmerized by the old campus, the charms of the
Yeah.
old campus, and it just feels, that after years of your manifestation, after years of your sincere
Hard work.
efforts, things are
Mhm.
falling into place, and it just feels that, and it the vibes just tell you that it like something good is only yet to happen, and like this campus and this institute has something really positive things only to happen, and I could feel it. So once you enter the campus, I could feel it that maybe some turning point is yet to come, so that is what I would say. I happened to meet one of my panelists also on the very same day,
That's great.
which is
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a great coincidence. So yeah, and now we are here. We have kicked off our term one, and yes, we are all involved in all of the day-to-day activities, the courses, clubs, all of that. So it's all
Yeah.
going at a very rapid pace, and I think it's only going to get amped up going
Yeah.
forward. Yes.
So one more thing, Sanjukta, what do you like the most about CrackU? Or like there will be many things. What do you like the most about CrackU? What like
Yeah.
how did CrackU help in your England pen for the exam and the interview as well?
Yeah, like I said, the daily mock tests, I think they made you consistent. And since they were releasing topic wise, tests specifically, let's say for quads or LRDI, games and tournaments, or for quads, they will say time, square, and distance, algebra, functions. And it's not like since it's a free resource, so they are gatekeeping anything. So that is the best thing I like about Krakow. They do not gatekeep anything. Even the free resources and the ranking are very transparent. So they
Mhm.
tell you where do you stand. And since most of the free mock test, many people turn up, and so every time there was a different approach. There were no repeat questions, and you could go through them. The only constraint was, of course, since you had not subscribed to the daily mock test, you cannot again next year, of course, visit their solution, and you cannot take any screenshot. Also, there are certain restrictions, but you can always note them, and you have a. But since I had Dashcat, so VRC and Ponds were my go-to resource. Like
Uh-huh.
Krapu resources were my go-to preparation and preferred areas, I would say, because they kept it very simple, very basic, and very CAD aligned. So they followed the format quite well, I would say, very smartly, and everyone knows that it's not a joke, to like score 100 percentile in a row. So it just ends of the founder's vision, and the founder, I think, whatever he's envisioning, I think it's just falling into place. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, Sanyukta, that's it. Thank you so much for joining us and like I wish you all the best for your future.